Hey everybody, I'm Rick. Welcome to Talking Habs Game 2 between the Montreal Canadiens and the Tampa Bay Lightning. This is my pregame show, and this is the 2021 Stanley Cup Finals. Hey everybody, welcome in, and I hope you're having a good time. Nobody here yet, so I'm talking to myself. I'm definitely having a good time. Hope the people that do show up will also be having a good time. Please don't forget to leave your guess for the Guess the Score contest. That's if you guess the score of the game and the first goal scorer of the game. Either team you can pick that from, but you have to have both of those things to win the prize. You can win $10 directly, deposited directly into your bank account via Interac. So just leave a comment in the chat for that. And let's see. Not too many people here right now, but hey, Daryl Adams and everybody else that has shown up. I want to thank you all. I know everybody and his brother-in-law is doing this game tonight, although this is the pregame show. I don't know how many people are doing a pregame show, but I know I'm running right opposite Dale Weiss and the Habs Tonight crew. So, so if anybody's here, thank you for doing that and not going over there. I appreciate that. Hey, Max, how's it going? Hey, Tony. How you guys doing? You guys excited for the game tonight? I know I am. I'm looking forward to, a good game. I think Montreal's going to adjust, and I'm hoping that they, have a successful adjustment like they did against Vegas in Game 2. Tampa Bay is, it's a bit of a different animal than they've seen so far, so it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough uphill climb. That's it. Uphill climb. Tony, listen, exactly. Tampa Bay is playing fantastic. They're going to be a tough nut to crack. Can Montreal do it? I mean, that's the question, right? Is it a possibility? Like, can a team do that? Sure. Of course it can happen. Can Montreal do it? We're going to kind of find out a bit of the answer to that question tonight. And, if hey, Johnny Hockey and Jackson, how's it going? So if even if it's not a great result tonight, it's still not over because, series, as my good friend Jeff keeps telling me, a good series isn't over until each team plays at home, right? So Montreal's not home till, what are we today? Wednesday. So Friday, Montreal's here. And we'll find out a little bit more, then I think. I see some optimistic fans. I mean, look, I have it 3-1. I don't know how many goals they can score against Vasilevsky. That's the problem, right? He's going to be hard to score against. So I don't know. I don't see 5 or 4. But hey, you know what? Seeing weirder things happen, and of course, it is always a possibility we can turn the tables right around today and feed them a 5-1 loss. Why not? So I'm looking forward to a good bounce back by Montreal. I think that there's an answer here. Tampa is using the 2-1-2 formation, and they're really kind of dominating at both blue lines, right? And Montreal really didn't respond to that very well last night. Basically, from what I remember and from what I've read about and I've looked into this a bit. And, Toronto was doing this to us in the first 4 games of round 1, and Montreal found a way to respond to that, to adjust and turn it completely around. So, it's in the realm of possibility here. And I'm going to be hopeful and optimistic that, they can do this. Better hockeying than last game. Here's to some better hockeying. Definitely. So, hey there, Franco and Andrew. How's it going, guys? There's room to bounce back. I'm going to say lots of room, only because the Habs played so poorly in the first game. But, there'll be an adjustment. Without a doubt, there's going to be an adjustment. I don't expect Montreal to roll over like that the whole series. So, it's a matter of how much they can bounce back. I think they can. I think they can win here. I think they can I don't think they're out of it. Let's put it that way. But it's gonna require a huge effort by the boys. I just, they got to dig deep, and I think they can do it. They have the right attitude. That I can tell you, they have the right attitude. Hey, Rich J and Darcy, how's it going? They have the right attitude for this. That's one thing. Yeah, so like all the signs are there that they can do it, and now it's just a matter of them doing it out on the ice because that's where the game is played. Rich J, I certainly hope so. It's got to be a tighter game, right? They've got to play better in front of Carey Price, and they have to play better at both blue lines. It's really a matter of that. They've got to not be dominated at the blue lines because that's what Tampa's doing. They're really they're digging in at both the blue lines, and it's working. It worked last night. And listen, Montreal kind of played into what Tampa was doing, and it didn't help them. So they've got to find a way to adjust to that. And I saw a bit of an interview with the press conference with Brendan Gallagher on Twitter, and I mean, it's basically what he's saying. They believe in themselves. They're playing for each other, and that's what they need to do. That's it, And Monday it looks like Ducharme will be back. I hope that we'll see like 10,000 fans in the stands. That would be great as well. And there's a lot of things that can help them turn around. Hey Matt, how's it going, buddy? Mel, how's it going, Mel? Yeah, Armia's back in, and Jake needs to recover. Yeah, I think you're right. I said it in the game, the preview for the series of Game 1, when we knew Armia was going to possibly be out, that let's just hope he is ready, because you don't really know until a player is in game situation and takes a bunch of hits before you know if he's really fully recovered. And I'm sad to be right, but it seems that he wasn't fully recovered. Franco, I don't know if that's fair. I think he shouldn't have tried to flip Sergachev over. That's for sure. Thunderstorms, yeah, we had them here today. It's finally cleared up about an hour ago, so yeah, it's all over the place. Heard it on 91.9. What did you hear on 91.9? Oh, really? Well, it is what it is. But that Sergachev thing there, that was Gallagher trying to throw Sergachev over his hip. Didn't work. Hey, Matt, hope you don't lose any, the power. They weren't too bad over here. Got to say, they weren't bad here, but we had some rain. Rich J, yeah, Killorn is definitely out tonight. He was questionable, but now they said today he's out. Tony, I don't know. He's always a marked man, Gallagher. He shouldn't have tried to throw Sergachev over his hip. It didn't work that time. That's all. I don't think he's going to change the way he plays. Not even for a second. Okay, Johnny Augie, I challenge you on that one. Tampa doesn't have dirty players. Every team, first of all, has dirty players. So, yes, they do. And, yeah, I don't know that Montreal's trying to play dirty. Andrew, yeah, no, exactly. No, exactly. Like they're gonna have watched video and all that, and they're gonna make tweaks and they're gonna make a few changes, whatever they're gonna do. And I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they have that game on their minds. They're ready for this game. I'm quite sure of it. Yeah, Rich J. Maroon is a dirty player, and listen, Maroon is basically the answer they got for when they have to play guys like Anderson, when they didn't have an answer against him when Columbus swept them, and Anderson was still in Columbus. And Maroon is going to be a formidable guy to play against for Anderson. There you go. Tampa Bay has highest penalty minutes, so definitely. I'm not saying they're necessarily dirty, but every team has dirty players. Let's not kid ourselves, right? Montreal's not Saints either. Another warm day here in Montreal, although not as bad. Still warm. Hey, Lucifero. Yeah, if only we can get that. Drive for 25. Yeah, I mean, don't kid yourself about any team, about their whether they play dirty or not. They all do it, and that's just the way it is. I don't know if there's. Well, I'm gonna show. There's got a new sponsor here. So everybody knows I had this sponsor called. Well, it's a sports team. So you know about the Washington Palefaces. Changed their logo, now even whiter. And I am introducing a new sponsor with a new logo. It is this time a hockey team, and introducing the new logo for the Nashville Predators. That's the new logo. It's in conjunction with Bill Cosby being let go from prison today. So the Nashville Predators finally decided on their new logo. I like it. I think it's really nice, pretty scary, and especially if you're a woman. I mean, that's really scary if you're a woman. And everybody, just watch your drinks when that sweater's around. So there's the Nashville Predators' new logo. Kind of a light information pre-game show. So let's see what you guys are saying in a sec. I just want to go over what I've got from my video and see if there's anything I really want to talk about. Could go over the awards. So the 5 awards were announced yesterday, or there was an awards ceremony. I don't know. It was really awkward if there was one, if that's what that was. So the Calder Trophy goes to Kirill Kaprizov of the Minnesota Wild. Not really talked about at the beginning of the season, but definitely as the season went on, we all knew Kaprizov was going to. Well, I mean, he was talked about, but we all knew he was going to be good, and you could tell as this kid's pretty good. I'm not sure if he's a kid or is a little older. I'm not sure his age, actually. But Kaprizov, Calder Trophy. Marc-Andre Fleury gets the Vezina Trophy as the top goaltender in the league. That is no surprise as well. In the playoffs, Montreal Canadiens carried Price, outdueled them, though. The Norris Trophy goes to Adam Fox, first-time winner. Adam Fox, not going to Victor Hedman this year. From all accounts, I haven't really seen Fox play, but from all accounts, they actually got it right this year with Adam Fox. So congratulations to him. And the Hart Trophy and the Ted Lindsay Award both go to Connor McDavid. So Connor McDavid gets the Hart. I believe that's the MVP of the league. And the Ted, I'm not sure where the Ted Lindsay is. I don't know why I can't. I know Ted Lindsay was a tough son of a bitch to play against. Detroit Red Wings, longtime Detroit Red Wings. And yeah. Hey, Devin, thanks for re-upping. Devin, some Devin hype and some, well, he's a new member, but he's also an old member. Thanks, Devin, for re-upping. I appreciate that, buddy. Thank you, bud. Darcy Sergachev, I get that, but that was, it was Gallagher that tried to throw him over his hip, really. That caused what happened, right? And Sergachev is big and strong, and Gally couldn't do it. It's just simply what happened. I know, V, but I thought it was funny. If only life were like that. Nah, not really. So the Nashville Predators, and he could come out and do like a little comedy show before the games. Yeah, the potential to be pretty devastating physically, that pairing there. I wonder, I haven't heard anything, so I don't know if Romanov is playing. I just don't know. I haven't heard of any change except having Armia back in the lineup. So I couldn't find anything today. So I don't know what that's about, if they're just trying to keep it close to their chest or what, but there was nothing announced. So just let's kick a dead horse while it's down. For people who did not see this, they're going away. The Nashville Predators unveiled their new logo today, everybody who hasn't seen this yet. Nashville Predators, new logo. Wow, isn't that an ugly logo? Nashville Predators, new logo. Hey, hey, hey. It's the Nashville Predators. Nah, nah, nah. Gonna have a good time. Hey, hey, hey. Geez, do I have to pay copyright for that because I sang so much of it? I hope not. All right, what we got here? Darcy, look, I liked Sergachev too. I was mad at him the last game though, but I mean, I realized it wasn't his fault. Yeah, I think in the end, really, at this point, I think we can put that to bed and say definite loss in the trade department for Montreal there. Considering everything going on surrounding Drouin, the only way that would change now is if Drouin can come back next season and just have a great year and maybe turn that around. We'll see what happens there. Don't know what's going to happen with the Drouin situation at this point. So we'll have to see what happens. Let's see what else we got going over here. There you go. Why not? Let's try that one. Matt LeBlanc. Mel Blanc. Now, Mel Blanc was a talent. All the Bugs Bunny cartoons, all the voices. So that was Mel Blanc. This is Mel the Blanc. LOL. What's up, Doc? I like that. Darcy, I kind of agree with you. I don't see him coming back, but I mean, who knows, right? If you can't move him when he's ready to come back and play, I mean, you got to kind of keep him, right? Franco, 3,500 fans also at the Bell Center watching on the big screen tonight. And there will be hopefully 10,500 on Friday, but I have not heard if that is actually going to happen yet or not. No, Frank, I guess that's what I'm just saying. Yeah, no news yet that I've heard. I might have missed the announcement. I was kind of doing different things today. So, hey, Edward. Would be nice to get the first goal. I got to admit. Would be nice. I think really what's most important is that in the end, when it comes to goals, we have at least one more than they do. And I know that's a dumb thing to say, but, you know. But, yeah, I hope they get the first goal. Be nice. Keep the excitement for us. And, you know, just how it is. Yo! Whoops, I just dropped that. Steven just scared me into dropping that. Steve. Hey, Steve, it is what it is, bro. You know. I knew I should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. Yo, what's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? What's cooking? It truly is. Yep. A lot of people don't like that saying. It's one of my favorite sayings. And, you know, it kind of sums up like any situation, right? Hockey Junkies in the room. Hey, Hockey Junkie, how's it going? Yeah, big win coming up tonight. Well, you know, listen, I hope so. I'd like to see a good comeback. Yeah, splitting the series, you know, it's kind of like it's not a must-win game, but it kind of is a must-win game. Like it's an almost must-win game. I don't know, what do you call that in Newfoundland? Here it's fuck guys, win the game. Sorry about the F-bomb. Yeah, that didn't come out right, but holy shit, win the game, guys. Yeah, it's like almost a must-win game. You got a guess for the game there, Mr. Junkie? Or you want to? Can I call you Hockey, or do I have to call you Mr. Junkie? Anyway, yeah, splitting the series would be like pretty pretty freaking awesome, you know. That's why I was hoping they could do it in the first game because, why wait? Get it over with. You know what I mean? Get it out of the way. Then there wouldn't be so much pressure for this game. But excuse me. I don't know if Montreal seems to thrive under that kind of pressure. You know what I mean? It seems like they need to be under that kind of pressure to come out with their best game. So I'm hoping for the best. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Win or get effed. It's not exactly at that yet. When you think, they got to come back here, see how they do here. I've seen many series be you win at home, and then when it comes down to the seventh game, it doesn't always go to the home team or you win on the road, and then when it comes down to the seventh game, it turns around. I mean, I've seen it so many ways, so that's why we won't know till at the very least they get here in Montreal and we see how that goes. That's my take on it anyway. ESPN Brazil covered the last game. There are Habs fans all across the world. There are. I've got people come in from all over the world, and I'm sure I'm a small channel, so imagine the bigger channels. They're getting the same thing and more. Individual one, absolutely, you are wrong. First of all, if they play like game one today, that's still not on Carey Price. And if you go over those goals, Carey Price, maybe you could fault Carey Price on the power play goal at the end because it kind of went through him. Okay, but game was over, and that was 18:50 of the third period, and it was 4-1. It was over. So it's iffy if that had anything to do with the game. Not iffy, it had nothing to do with the game. And I think there was another goal there. I can't remember which one exactly. Maybe you could say he could have stopped that. I don't know. I don't blame Carey Price here. So there's no reason, no matter how the Habs are playing, that Carey Price is at fault here and you would take him out. Carey Price is in the net all the way through this series and this playoffs. Watch and see. Rob Fry, I think he'll have a good comeback. I have no problem with that. Hey, Dave Elliott, how's it going? Yeah, Steve, I'm on your side there. No worries. There's no way Allen's coming in. First of all, hasn't played in how long? He's going to be a bit rusty. And you're putting him in the Stanley Cup Finals, and Price is not injured? No, that's not happening. No, it's not. You'll see. Yeah, Habs, it would be great if they could score first. Do they absolutely have to? No, but I mean, it would really be great if they don't have to come from behind at all. Yeah, listen, Steve, you're right, but I went over the goals before I did my video earlier today, and I don't know that I can really fault Carey on. Like I said, that power play goal, and it was a power play goal, right? So on top right there. So I don't know that he's at fault at all here. So he's not playing bad. So there's no way he comes out. Absolutely. Yeah, Hockey Junk. I mean, he's not coming out. Gunville, Max, Gunville. I called you Gunville. Max, I think so. I actually think he might. Anyway, let me put it that way. The way Bergevin talks about him, I don't know that Bergevin is ever going to trade him. If Bergevin is here, Price is here. Massimo, but that's part of the. They don't have the last line change, right? Which they get when they come back home. So they do have to find a way to somehow get Deneau on Braden Point's line, but it's not easy when you don't have the last line change. So they got to maximize what they can do, which means basically like KK's line and the third and fourth lines need to step up a little extra if they can and contribute a little more. And that might help offset the fact that Deneau obviously isn't going to get the matchup they'd like, when they're at home. So we'll see how that works out. I had supper not too long before. I'm thirsty because of it. Salty. Plus, it's hot here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Habs do need to stay out of the box. That's for sure. Tampa power play is dangerous. And, you know, considering we don't know what kind of refs we're going to get, right? Are they going to keep the whistles in the pocket and only blow the whistle on, like, legitimately bad penalties, or they're completely going to, not do anything? I don't know. So, yeah, you don't want to give extra penalties by doing something stupid. Now, the Sherratt penalty that he got early in the game, man, that was a bad call by the refs. You could see it on a better angle. He didn't even touch him. Like, he barely touched him. And Kucherov just took a dive completely. So, yeah, you got to do your best. Now, then again, Montreal's PK has been great. So, hopefully that offsets some of that, what they can do on the power play. Steve Bergevin made a comment saying he'd retire if Montreal won. Like, Price? Maybe. I'm pretty salty. Oh, you mean I'm drinking? Yeah. I had wings for supper, and they were from a restaurant, and they were salty. Massimo, they got, they're a scary-looking team all the time. They're good. You could see the difference between them and, like, Vegas was the president's. I want to say president's choice because of where I shop. The president's trophy winner as the best team in the regular season. But man, Tampa looks so much better than even Vegas looked, right? So, and Montreal came back against Vegas, and they can against Tampa, but Tampa's a bit scary, and that's the only worry I have is that Tampa looks so good. But you know what? You can't look at your opponent and go, oh, man, can we do it? You got to look at them and go, yeah, we can do it. We're as good as them. And I think Montreal's attitude is exactly that when they play their game and they're executing properly and everybody's on board, they're as good as any team. They can play with any team. And that's their attitude, and that's what they need. And with that attitude, if they go out there and they do exactly that, we have seen that, yes, they can beat the teams that they need to beat. So I don't think it can be any different here. Just harder. That's really it. So, it's the Stanley Cup final. Who said it was going to be easier as you get through, right? It's not. It's going to be harder. So they got to dig deeper. And for them to win this and win their 25th Cup, it's going to take everything they got. And that's all there is. It's going to be, if Montreal can pull this out in this series and win a cup here, it is going to be epic. Like, this is epic is overused so much these days. This will be epic if they can do this. I don't care. Anybody wants to say that, oh yeah, it's a pandemic. It was easier. This isn't a real cup. That's bullshit. This was harder. Andrew, they should be calling Kucherov a little bit on his dives. He touched the shoulder a little bit with the stick. A little bit. I mean, it was not a penalty, though, Steve. Oh, then Bergevin would retire. Yeah, I don't think he's going to retire. Yeah, but that's a saying, like that's a saying. Oh, I could retire now if we win the cup, but it doesn't mean he's going to retire. It's just a saying. That's what I think. Because I think I had seen that before, like he had said it earlier this week, I think, and or I saw the same thing a few days ago, and I took it that way, like him just saying, if only we could win the cup, then I could retire and laugh. He's not going to retire. They're going to sign him. Watch. They're going to extend him for a few years. Well, Massimo, Montreal really needs to stop making turnovers. Like, yeah. Hey, Kenny B. Yeah, well, there were only 3. If they can keep it to 3 or less power plays against, then they're doing their job. They had 3 against. That's not excessive. So, hey, Pete. Bergey's looking at, from what I understand, a 3 to 5 year extension right now. I think you'll get a 3-year at least. Darcy, sometimes that's the best way to win the cup, right? Or to win something, right? You got to go up against the best and beat them. And that's what it's going to take here. It's literally going to take that. And if they can do it, wow, it'll be even sweeter. Hockey Junkies are retired too if they win the cup. For a couple of days, yeah. It's hard when you got a YouTube channel anyway to retire for even a couple of days. Hey, old man. Shamir is not here right now, but he is definitely still around. Edward, I agree, but they have the last line change, so the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a way to get Deneau on point as much as he can. The head grasshopper, who's that? I'm around, or there ain't no show. I don't think LA was the best in 93. No, I can't remember who it was, but I don't think it was LA. As far as I know, it wasn't LA. Anybody know who was the best team in the league regular season in 1993? Or can look it up and then tell us, because you guys are more able to do that than me. Oh man, I don't think anybody has to avenge Gallagher. That was Gallagher's fault. He tried to throw Sergachev over his hip, like a judo throw, and it backfired. And go and look. There's a slowed down version of it, and I don't think there's a doubt in my mind that's what happened. He throws his hip into him. He throws his hip into Sergachev, and you can see Gallagher pulls him down. And he tries to throw him over his hip, and I'm positive of this. And it was just a backfire thing on Gallagher. So there's no need for revenge if that's the case. Lucas, I think we're all nervous. Yeah. Mistake-free, Pete. I think that's the key here. They got to play a mistake-free game. And they did pound the body. They really did. It was 58 hits for Montreal to 57 for Tampa. So the hits were there. Oh, yeah. Grasshoppers are Hockey Junkies followers. I forgot about that. There are a bunch of your grasshoppers in here, Junkie. There's definitely a bunch of them in here. It was Pittsburgh in... it was Pittsburgh. You're right. Pittsburgh. So there you go. He did literally there. I saw this. It's a slow motion version of what he did, and you can see it. He throws his hip into him and pulls him over, and it just didn't work. I was mad about that. I was really mad about it and all that, and then I saw that and went, "Wow, that he really it wasn't Sergachev." Chicago and Detroit were best in 93? No, I think it was Pittsburgh in 93. Kenny says Chicago and Detroit, so I don't know. LA Kings were 6. And Montreal was down something. I don't know where Montreal was, but they weren't at the top. Anyways, it'll be interesting to see how they come out tonight. I don't expect the same kind of game as the last time. It's a mix there, old man. It's a mix. All different kinds in there. It's all good. Chicago and Detroit were top 2 in the North. Doesn't mean it was Pittsburgh. Anyway, whoever it wasn't LA. You're going dark. Okay. Yeah, I know, but was Pittsburgh the best team in the league? Is what we're saying. Yeah, I don't have any of that. Oh man, I wish. Is that what you mean going dark? Yeah. Okay, send me some. Detroit was good enough in '93. I don't know, to be first overall in the league. Yeah, we're talking about first overall in the league, President's Trophy team. So it was Pittsburgh because they won the 2 years before. I know that they were the best team. They'd won the previous 2 cups. So not a surprise. It's them. Yeah. So this should really be a test of Montreal's ability to bounce back tonight, and I think they can. Armia is going to be back in the lineup. That's going to really help. I think. I don't think Evans was 100% in the last game, so it was a problem. And I think Armia is going to help there, and yeah, they're going to bounce back. You'll see. I'm not saying 100% they're going to win, but they're going to bounce back. This won't be it'll be a tighter game. I really think. Yeah, Junkie, exactly. Armia's been doing really well, and we need that. He's a big body. He's a little bigger than Evans, and he plays the kind of game we kind of need here. I haven't heard anything about Romanov, so I don't know. Hey, Gabriel. The fact that I didn't hear anything at all on Twitter, I would think Romanov is not in the lineup. I'm going to take a guess and say there's no change to the lineup other than Armia being in for Evans back in Armia's spot. So I think that's the only change. Yeah, oh man, I get that a lot. I don't know. I really don't know. The offseason is going to be very interesting, I think. And I think they got to wait and see who is picked at the expansion draft. And as far as the entry draft, man, that is like the entry draft is like I don't even know if I'm going to do a video about it because I don't know enough about these kids to make a guess like that, and it's so kind of hit and miss because of the last season, and a lot of them didn't play, and I'm not going to make any guesses. So I'll cover the entry draft, but I don't know that I'm going to do any videos. I'll have to see. Tony, our big fours have to play like they did against Vegas, really. The difference here is, Vegas's defense, their top 4 also, they were better puck movers. And here with Tampa, their defense is really good at moving the puck. And ours is not really. And that you're seeing a big difference in that. If Montreal's defense can also move the puck a little bit better, it's going to really make a difference, I think. Yeah, Kenny, I was saying it earlier. It's not necessarily that they clog the neutral zone, but they really attack at both blue lines, and they win the puck there. It's hard for Montreal to break out, and it's hard for them also when they do get out to get into the other zone. Oh, they're not trading Toffoli. He's here for the 4 years. I don't think they're trading Toffoli. Plot twist: the water's 100% alcohol. How did you know that, there, Junkie? I didn't want anybody to know. I'll just let it out now. I don't do a good drunk. Sorry, I don't drink a lot. You'd know it was alcohol because I'd be red in the face because that's what alcohol does to me. live stream the draft. I'll see. I'm probably going to both drafts. Oh, don't worry, Lucas. I'm not going to be. Every opportunity I get will if it's a legitimate opportunity, I'll be streaming things. No, I wouldn't be sitting KK for Tatar. No, not me. Armia brings an intangible, but Evans does not. You know, if Evans is 100%, I think either of them bring you something on the fourth line, but I don't think Evans was 100%. So in this case, I mean, it's obvious he's not. He's in non-contact jersey in practice, so he's out again. So, you know, Tatar has experience, yes, but he hasn't played in like 15 games or whatever, and I don't know that it's in a situation like this you bring him in. Kenny, I mean, that's a good point. It's going to be tough to score 4 goals against Vasilevsky, and Price is going to have to shut him down. And the team, they're going to have to play like they did against Vegas and shut down Tampa Bay. Yeah, and Evans is out again. So Evans, Evans isn't going to do anything for us. Yeah, Armia Stahl Perry was a great line. They need to continue playing like that. Tatar, not necessarily a playoff performer. I think he's got like 6 goals in 41 playoff games in his career. That's not a lot. He's not necessarily a playoff scorer or anything. So, considering he hasn't played in so long, he's got to be a little rusty. He's not game ready. I don't know. Okay, my prediction before I go, because I'm going to go in a few minutes. My prediction is right up there on the board. 3-1 Montreal. I've got Toffoli for the first goal. So 3-1 Montreal, Toffoli. Because I don't think Montreal, I think scoring 3 goals is going to be tough just there. So they're going to win tonight, and I think they can, and they have to. So I'm hoping they do. I think they got to hold Tampa down below 3 goals, and I've been guessing 3-2 for a while now, so I just wanted to change up. So I'm saying 3-1. Hey, Hockey Junkie, thanks for being in here. As always, I appreciate it. Enjoy the game, man. Go Habs, go, bud. Jack, it's a good point. They got to be quicker on the puck and win that puck. Yeah, but Lekkonen's been playing so well, Lucas. I don't know that that's a good idea. I don't think I would do it. Lekkonen's been playing well. That's not fair on him to say just take him out. Yeah, getting my vids out early doesn't always happen. Because once the show is over and then the after show, now I get them out the next day. Sorry, buddy. I try sometimes, and when I did get one out, like when they won the series against Vegas, it was the same results. Picking Perry because he's got his line mate back. 5-3 Habs for old man. I think that's a bit optimistic. I do think, of course, saying that Tampa will score 3. Yeah, it's tough to have them at 1, but I mean, Montreal's going to have to really hold them off the scoreboard, or they're going to have to outscore them. And I don't know that that's going to happen. But I've seen, they're not going to score goals tonight. They score 8 goals. Like, I've seen that happen many times. So, sure, it could happen. Yeah, Steve, I agree. Lecky's working his ass off, and he's deserving of where he's playing right now. Let's see, Boozer 2-1 Montreal, Perry first goal. And 3-2 Habs in OT, Anderson first goal from Andrew. And on that note, I'm going to take off because I got about a little under 15 minutes to go to the next one, game time. Puck drops in about, I'm going to say about 25 minutes or so. But I'll be back in 15 minutes at 8 o'clock on the nose to kick off the game show. So hopefully I'll see you there. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Thanks, Devin, for re-upping on the membership. I really appreciate that. And just in general, thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate your taking part in the video. And don't forget to leave your score in the chat. And if not, in the comments for this video for the Guess the Score contest. And that's it. Give a thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe, ring that notifications bell if you haven't already for your daily fix of Blue Mountain Rouge right here at Talkin' Habs. And I will see you very soon. Thanks for watching. Stay safe out there and peace out, y'all. See you next video or see you next game. You know what I mean. Bye, everybody.